So we've snuck out, ditched the girl, which is something both hot and cool guys do, I've heard.
Yeah, it's true. I read a whole book about it, and that is absolutely a hot and cool thing to do.
Cloud is so hot and cool, he did it before anything actually happened.
Yeah. See,
He's really on the ball, that boy.
Yeah, he might see dumb and unobservant in social situations in the surface, but he's secretly a genius.
They won't stop talking about the soldier who saved the day. Oh, and make sure to give my thanks to Aerith, too.
Never gonna see her again.
Sure.
Nope. Done. I'm done.
No, sorry.
The kids are talking about you like they found themselves a new hero. Thank you for being there for the children. I really appreciate it.
There's a dense network of
push yourself
interpersonal
too
relationships here, and I am out.
Look, I can only handle so many friendships at once currently, and right now I need to make sure that my childhood friend and the big dad man who just warmed up to me are actually still alive.
Who knew talking to the kids about
Look, if I get one more friend, I have to knock someone off the list.
Yeah.
Okay?
See, that's why in this game the maximum party you can have active is 3 people. Because he can only have 2 friends at one time.
I can still.
If he gets another friend, he has to leave his sword behind.
Oh,
and,
no.
That's not advised.
I guess friendship is power. I don't know. That kid said people get mugged in that tunnel, but it seems pretty uneventful to me.
Might as well check out Wall Market while I'm down here.
Cool. Cool, dude.
Cool, man. I'm cool, too. Want to be cool together?
Oh, and there was that joint in Sector 7. The one with the hot bartender. What was it called again? 7 something?
You stay away from there. I only have one childhood friend. I don't know if that's because I was antisocial as a child as well, or if it's because I keep having flashbacks to my village being on fire. Or maybe it was both.
It's one of the two, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I head home or swing by Wall Market?
If you start talking about wanting to hit on the bartender in Sector 7, I swear to God, dude.
Oh, man. Everyone's got the same plan tonight, I guess, huh? Well, only one of us has a big bat with nails in it, so... So yeah, like I pointed out in the previous episode, they did keep the big TV from the original game here. It's a little hard to see in the video as much as it is when you're playing the game, but like the lighting right underneath the big TV is kind of strobing a bit because it's a CRT.
Nice.
That's a nice detail.
Imagine the size of the tube on that thing, though.
Right?
It's got to go so far back.
Huh.
Okay, what did I step on this time?
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Hey, I hear there's a hot bartender in Sector 7. You want to go there?
Yeah.
Lead on, then.
With pleasure. Cloud? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
I'm allergic to flashbacks.
You can see the sky.
They're still working on the new plate. I don't like this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar, there was an accident, and the plate fell. People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but...
Okay, she's not definitely saying she has first-hand experience of this time.
Yeah.
But it sounds kind of like how you'd phrase it if you did, right? Like,
yeah. I don't know how long ago, they never really say how long ago that was. Although I do like also now that we're getting closer to like a lot of the debris from when the plate fell, you're just seeing like cars that fell from the upper plate. I'm under the impression it happened before she was born, just because there's lots of old people in the Sector 5 slums talking, like, reminiscing about it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's?
The underside of Sector 6, Wall Market. A real special place. But I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works.
Oh, you have a works here?
Folks started pouring in from all over. Business was booming, money was flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
And now there isn't any.
Right. But instead of trying to solve the problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Wall Market began. Out of sight, out of mind, as the old saying goes. For the folks
Yet
in
people
charge,
everywhere
there's no
talk
better
about
way
it
to deal with
all the
It's like a
time.
giant veil.
Yeah. Want to see what's behind it?
Not really.
That's good. 'Cause I know a better way to get to Sector 7. One that, tragically, doesn't go through Wall Market. And it's just through this tunnel here. At least it was, back when I was a kid.
So something I meant to mention previous episode, like we did that side quest with Marae, the old lady. Some of the characters that pop up in side quests in this game are actually characters from another bit of extended media that I didn't bring up, which is novels.
Ooh.
There's 2 novels, and Marae is from one of those. There's On the Way to a Smile, and also Lateral Biography Turks, The Kids Are All Right. One of those books, I believe, is just like a short story of just like the lived experiences of random people who live in the slums. Not really following any of the main cast or anything, but yeah, Marae is in one of those books. And there's a couple other characters that pop up in the side quests that are also book characters.
It's been like this, you know, ever since the plate fell.
And there's no other way?
It'll be an adventure.
Coming through this area for the first time as somebody who had played the original, it was weird to hear this music. Basically all the music in this area is completely new and not from the original. And the composers who worked on this game threw a lot more of their own style into it instead of sticking to what the 7 music sounded like. So it was weird to hear what felt like at first very un-Final Fantasy VII style music. Because like if you played enough Final Fantasies, you can kind of pick out the sound of some of the composers.
Right.
So all of a sudden I was here and it felt a lot more like Final Fantasy 13. It was weird. Also, we got more angry seahorses.
So it's my turn?
You'd be angry too if someone said your name was Chirpiscold.
Yeah, that does
Dumb
suck.
name.
But on the plus side, like, while the music felt very different here, the battle theme is really good. Love the battle theme here.
Leave this to me.
I don't think so.
This is an area where the composers went pretty crazy with the music because, like some of the other areas we've gone through, it's like, oh, we went through the underside of the plate and stuff in episode 9. Like, those were very short areas in the original that got fleshed down to longer, like, full-fledged dungeons with gimmicks. Well, this isn't like... This is more like a mini dungeon. It's not super long.
Right.
They went crazy with just like, well, there's only one track that played here. What if we made a bunch of new stuff for it?
What's that?
A big arm. Kinda cute, don't you think?
Robot.
Robot.
Where's the rest of the robot?
Big robot arm. Probably underground, I would guess.
I want second arm. I want legs. The robot's gotta have a face. Why? No one knows. They just do.
You want to be able to be friends with your robot, and it's hard to do that without having a face.
Or at least see its angry eyes.
Yeah, like if the robot's your friend, you gotta be able to look at it, but where are you supposed to look? Gotta have a face.
Gotta have a face.
great.
Even if it's like
Someone's pulled up the ladder.
a Gurren Lagann robot where the face is the chest,
I wonder if we can use this.
even that's fine. Yeah, I really like these robot arms. They're pretty cool. We saw a similar type of robot arm in the very intro of the game with that construction equipment, picking up lots of rebar and stuff. Yeah, we can move these and give Aerith a ride up to higher
It's
places.
this way.
You put a manhole
Here's an
cover on the
idea.
knuckles and have it
I'll
do
hop
that
on
thing
and
like
you give me a ride.
with a quarter.
Oh yeah, just rolling it through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put on the ladder for you to climb up after.
I also like all the fingers on this are double jointed, so instead of it rotating its wrist to pick up or drop things, or like have his palm up, it just moves the fingers and thumbs. It doesn't really do any wrist movement. It's just all in the fingers.
Piece of cake. Give me a sec. And here comes the ladder. Well, what did I tell ya?
You told me here comes the ladder. And there it is.
Can always depend on Aerith.
You did it.
Yeah.
You trapped in a box?
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
You're gonna mime wind next? I don't understand.
I'm not very good at charades. Never have been. Wasn't part of the soldier training.
Stop.
Did we wake it up?
Hell yeah, fuck it up.
Yeah. So these are older versions of sweepers, kind of just trapped in debris from way back when. These guys work a little different from the normal sweepers, where their gun arms, after a little bit, they will power up, and instead of shooting bullets, they will start shooting rockets and such. And they get way stronger if their gun arms power up. And you can make them power down by doing enough damage to each arm that powers up. And you really want to stay on top of that, because, oh man, you got to fight like close quarters with these guys in the highway, where it's harder to avoid rockets. So,
Take care of them.
yeah, rockets to the back.
That's not very nice of them.
Nah.
I'm not sure how useful that is in a construction situation.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, they do look a little bit more like construction bots with the paint and stuff, but yeah, it's just gun arms. Like, did they have to... It's not like they would have to blast a rock
That's it.
away or something like that.
This one's for you.
Oh, also, I put the steel materia back on Cloud to... Especially since the nail bat increases your luck even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you trying to pick the pocket of this robot.
Yeah. A lot of the enemies in the highway area have some decent stuff to steal if you can get it. Stuff like turbo ethers.
Gonna get ethered as fuck.
Yeah, turbo.
I wonder if someone blocked it off because of all the monsters that kept showing up.
Pretty dangerous place for kids to play.
Raised in the slums, remember?
You're tough.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
I mean, I'd say so.
Toughness is nice.
It's nice to be tough.
It's nice to survive your incredibly dangerous upbringing. Midgar is just an engine for child death in the end.
Yeah, the fact that we see so many children in the slums, like, pretty healthy, gotta say, has to be a testament to, like, how well the community is doing at, like, cleaning up monsters in the area.
And then every day is another funeral.
Yeah.
You're just not invited.
Yeah. I mean, like, the Sector 5 slums, like you point out, there's a lot of just fully exposed rebar. Like, the fact that there's this many kids around is a miracle, I think.
Also pipes. The pipes are just You can't have Final Fantasy VII without the pipes.
Yeah.
It's such a part of like the game's identity.
Yeah. Also, just the amount of rust there is from all the debris and stuff. There's got to be a lot of tetanus shots going around, right? Or does the cleansing materia take care of that? It's something.
You step on a nail and someone rubs an orb on your foot.
Yeah. It's something I've been curious about, where it's like. So even just like normal slums, there are stores where you can buy materia, and sometimes you just find it on the damn ground. Like, so like normal people must be buying it, but you never really see them use it. And it makes me wonder, like, you know, is it mainly doctors using healing materia, or like, what is the magic capacity of a normal human?
Normal people must have materia just around because they keep giving it to you as a present.
Yeah, that too.
Over and over again.
Yeah. And it's just like, okay, is the average person who is not getting to fights as a part of their normal life, are they still level 1? Do they have like only 2 MP and thus they're just completely incapable of casting even the weakest of spells? I want to know this.
This way lies madness.
Yeah.
You cannot make rules as physics work
and
be satisfied.
Yeah. But I gotta imagine that like doctors probably use like curing spells and stuff.
Because we haven't seen any other way. Like, you've gotten fucked up enough that you might expect to find someone with just regular medicine or getting stitches.
Yeah.
Looks like a dead end.
That's a pretty tiny cargo container. Maybe you are huge.
Maybe.
That's disorienting, actually. I don't like that at all.
I had not noticed that, but it is kind of like a smaller cargo container, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like to be as tall as a cargo container.
It's still recent enough for me that when I see cargo containers like that, I still think I need to Fulton them. that I still identify those containers as something from Metal Gear right now.
Yeah, what I was leading in to say about pipes being so central to Final Fantasy VII is that I didn't remember it. I was reminded when you use that old stream of this trailer coming out and our reactions to it.
Yeah.
Like, I recognized the trailer when there were pipes in the city.
Yep. Yeah.
As someone who, like, said, I don't really know that much. I obviously never played the original. Like, oh, that's Final Fantasy VII. There's pipes in that city.
Yeah. Like, Final Fantasy in general has been pretty well known for its graphics, especially starting with 7. But it's also been pretty well known for almost since the start for just its art, either because they have Yoshitaka Amano, who is a really prolific illustrator in Japan, has done work for them since the start and still does work for them. And his stuff is super iconic looking. You know, even if it was just that or with the actual graphics of the games later on. Every game has had a pretty strong visual identity, but man, there's something about 7 that like stands out above the rest, I think. Probably the other game that has like the best like visual identity would be like 9 and 10. 9 for like going back to like the roots of more traditional Final Fantasy settings from the early days, and 10 for being like, what if we took a JRPG and entirely based it around like beach city culture? You know what? Actually, Final Fantasy I think you would really like a lot is 12, because oh my god, the Star Wars prequel energy that game has is off the charts. Insane. Like that game came out around the time Episode 3 came out, I think. So like they were working on it probably around the time Episode 1 had just come out, but wow, it feels like some of the cities you see in like Episode 1.
I bet you can grab that container with the arm.
And also just like so much of the character and plot of 12 feels very Star Wars inspired. Oh, is there a Darth Vader? Okay, yeah, actually there's 12 of them. There's like 12 of them. They're judges. They're like the super cops of the world. They all look like Darth Vader.
I also do like Judge Dredd.
Not half bad. So do you moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah?
No, there's only one container. We don't need 10. There's only one.
It's dude. Hand, touch, hand, touch
Why
together.
has it always gotta
What?
be so tough? Lucky for me, you'll make this easier.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So again, this was an area where basically no story or character interaction happened in the original game.
I'm gonna head down.
Also, yeah, we can pick up and put down containers now. There's an extra ore we want to get here. But
Oh,
dude,
so that's why the containers are mini, so they fit in the robot hands.
yeah.
Ah, I see.
But dude, all the little like character interactions they wrote for the remake here is some of my favorite stuff. Just the ongoing gag of Cloud not knowing that Aerith just wants a high five, and the very slow process he has to do to realize that she just wants a fucking high five. It's so good. Like, it's kind of cartoony that Cloud is
Hold
taking
on a
this long to
second.
figure out the high five thing, but also it's really charming to me. New orb here we haven't picked up before. Binding materia.
Ooh.
See what that does in a little bit.
It lets you reenact the end of the craft.
Ooh.
Well, okay, the setup for the end of the craft.
Okay.
But sure.
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but the last Games Done Quick thing, or at least the one that
Okay,
happened in the
right there.
summer, somebody did do a speed run of this game,
Oh.
and I've always thought
on,
I
while I
have
drop
not
the
watched it
ladder.
yet, but I feel like the highway area must be one of the biggest roadblocks for speed running because you got to deal with these slow-moving robot arms. And
Yeah,
I don't think there can be any skips for this because you have to get Aerith to the other side, and she doesn't teleport, I think. Unless there's, safeguards in place where, oh, you activate a cutscene and boop, Aerith is there now.
Over here.
Do you know the sort of time on that? Was it one of the
I-
really long runs?
I didn't see the
or-
time, but I didn't see the exact time, but I
'Cause-
want to say it was still pretty fast, maybe 10 or 15 hours, something like that. I don't know.
Okay, but not a 40-minute run.
No.
like-
Not an
It's
option,
definitely not that
that's
fast.
for sure.
Look,
Someone made a campfire.
A perfectly
found a
square
way down.
campfire.
so can we.
I'm glad this vending machine is still in operation. Must have his own power source.
Well, if the kids want to come down here to play, they get thirsty. They want to listen to Cosmo Canyon.
Hell yeah. Also the name of that drink Tifa made for Cloud forever ago.
Yes.
Cosmo Canyon is a thing we'll get to maybe next remake game. I hope next remake game. Yeah, speaking more about Final Fantasy 12, dude, there are straight up 2 characters in your main party that is just Han Solo and Chewbacca. It is straight up just them. Holy fuck. It is ridiculous how much just Star Wars inspiration there is in that game.
Was hoping for more of a Dash Rendar, but fine. I guess I'll take it.
Straight up, there are flying airships that look like I forget what they're called, the vertical flying ships from Episode 1. Mm-hmm. It's just those. Also, yeah, that binding materia is magic materia that lets us hit enemies with status effects.
Disruptive spells.
I love to disrupt.
Spells that talk in class.
It's easy to ignore this materia because if you played Final Fantasy in the older days, status effects on enemies were basically useless either because, you're fighting a boss, they won't get poisoned, they're too powerful. Anything useful that you can use on bosses just didn't work. And it was basically just always enemies putting status effects on you was bad, but you putting it on them just never something you would work for. Here, they're actually really useful. Right now, we only have the sleep spell, but it works very well. And if you scan an enemy and it does not say that they are immune to sleep, it'll work on them. Yeah, as long as an enemy is asleep, they just will sit there. They won't attack. They won't wake up until the sleep meter has emptied, or if they get hit with an attack. But thankfully, your party members are smart enough that if they see an enemy is asleep, they will try very hard to not hit it. The only, like, accidental way party members will wake up sleeping enemies is Aerith, because her basic attack will eventually turn into a multi-target thing, and that'll sometimes hit the sleeping enemies, but if you're playing as her, you can just use Tempest and other enemies and never hit the sleeping enemies, because it's always a single target attack.
Stay back.
But, man, it's
Get ready.
It's easy to ignore the side effects, but they're really good, actually.
Eventually, you get the most disruptive spell down with authority.
Oh, yes.
You'll be blown away.
It takes a lot of MP to cast, but oh boy. It just causes enemies to stop fighting and join your cause, I think, actually.
Yeah, instead of stealing enemy abilities, you just take the whole enemy.
Yeah. You know what? That's actually kind of like the Orator job class in Final Fantasy Tactics, where all of their skills are just talking to enemies. And you can sort of just convince weak monsters to join your party.
Got it.
The best thing about Orators, though, is literally there is a skill that if it works on an enemy, it turns them into an atheist and they can't use magic anymore because they lost their faith in God. It's so good. And it's like a temporary thing. It's just a status effect. You just briefly become an atheist.
Well, yeah, because as soon as you realize that losing your faith has made you unable to cast spells, it does sort of prove that God's out there.
Yeah. And it's so funny that, like, it's not like at some type of more fantasy-sounding name. It's just like the status effect just says, like, on their health bar or whatever, just atheist.
Ooh, and now we're in the Nostromo. Look at this.
Ooh.
This is where the baby pipes are born, and then they move out and grow up big and strong.
Anybody around? Guess it's just us.
That was a 3-minute walk. Someone fucking loves fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's still warm.
Should we relight it? Have our own campfire?
I need to get back. Besides,
Looky here, boys! Caught us some burglars!
Coming into our homes and stealing
Beck
our
Burke.
shit.
Is the other one named Boink?
I'd say we're owed compensatory damages.
Close.
Close enough.
Composite, I don't get it. How stupid can you be? It's crazy simple. Compensatory damages is like, it's like compensation for damages.
Oh yeah, that's what you get when when somebody else.
we haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we were just passing through.
Lawyers in Midgar aren't very good at their jobs.
Sorry.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing but our due recompense, that's all.
These three guys together count as one lawyer.
Due recompense? No shit for brains, due recompense. It's like,
You could have left.
compensatory damages.
They just really want to see where this bit is going. They're clearly like a comedy trio.
I think we've heard enough.
These guys have an incredible battle theme.
Defeat the bondage clowns.
Yes.
Wait!
So these three dudes, they like to plant mines in the ground, and if you walk into them, you get stunned, and then they'll just start stealing items and money from you while you're stunned. So this battle theme is actually a new arrangement of a song from the original game that originally had a very different mood to it.
Yeah.
This was actually the original music for Wall Market.
Ah.
And now it's kind of like their theme instead, and it's like an EDM remix of it. None of these guys are hard enemies. They're dumbasses.
They bob to the beat of their own
They
song.
do. If you read the description, though, Beck's special ability is feigning knowledge in things. Burke's is playing dead, and so is Butch's. They're just good at playing dead. They have really good items to steal, though. The Celeris, that's the item that gives you a rare buff that we can't get any other way at the moment.
Ooh.
So yeah.
It gives you celery power.
Yeah. Makes me nice and healthy. I'm losing calories with this.
Oh, can't believe I missed the annual celery festival this year.
So yeah, it's good to try and steal as much of this stuff from them as you can. I do want to point out
before you beat them in the next week.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can take these guys out, but this guy just died. Their description said they're good at playing dead. They have really over-the-top playing dead animations. So he's just rolling. He's rolling all over the ground. Butch here, who's dying, has his own animation. You keep watching him, just twirling, and then eventually landing on the ground, just dying ass up.
Oh, what a letdown. Which is pretty anticlimactic there.
Don't move.
Don't look. Just don't look.
I'm dead. I'm super dead.
Yeah, if you bump into them.
Hey, you heard him, Aerith. They're super dead. We should go.
They're super dead. These guys are also new additions to the remake, although they are inspired by the bandits that you could randomly encounter in this area. They just went and just made them like actual characters this time, but...
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here!
Wait, you guys! Don't leave me! I'm coming!
Wait a minute, I thought you were super dead.
Oh no,
Wait
they
a minute.
tricked us.
Random question, but why did you quit being a soldier?
That is random.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Did you have any soldier friends? Any war buddies?
No. Not really.
Oh, okay.
She said war buddies.
War buddies.
She said war buddies.
She said war buddies. Somebody watches our Let's Plays.
I mean, everybody knows Aerith is a gamer. Big game head.
Absolutely.
Huh? What we got here? Fresh meat that just turned good. That's one.
Also, we have extra bandits here who are actually using the like original designs of the bandits you could encounter in the original game. They work the same as the guys we just fought. They're just more generic versions of them. But yeah, speaking of Aerith, I've seen some people talk about like, oh, Aerith's character is actually like intact in the remake, hooray! And some people trying to describe what that character was.
Gamer.
And maybe one of the most gamer. One of the most accurate descriptions of Aerith I've seen so far is, it's like if you were at Disney World and you spotted one of the Disney princesses on her smoke break. That's what she is. Yeah. Like, she doesn't smoke, but I am wholly convinced that Aerith probably smokes weed almost on the daily. That's why she is so chill. Even when she's not on it.
Get him! Here goes! That's it!
There's certain parts of the song also I have no idea how Aerith did not get hurt by that fire.
She's just that good.
There's a couple small bits of this song that really sound like they're Hotline Miami inspired.
Hang back.
That wasn't nice.
Let's do this.
I feel really bad I wasn't able to rescue Aerith from getting a fucking robot foot to the face.
You win some, you lose some.
Just give her a mega potion. She's good. Just chug that.
Deal with that.
So it's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn to deal with that.
Also enjoy sometimes these robots when they have the rocket guns just display a show of force. They just shoot rockets right up into the air. It doesn't do anything.
It's a warning.
It's just
yeah,
it's just a warning. Again, robots in Final Fantasy feel rage.
Okay.
And yeah, her charge up Tempest move, really good if you can land on an enemy who's staggered because they it hits like 5 times in a row if they're in it the entire time, so...
Gonna get windy.
Do you think the robots are upset about the separated arms planted in the ground? Or is that cool with them? Like, it's only our humanocentric perspective that sees that as a partial robot. But the sweeper is like, it's an arm, that's all it is. That's all it needs to be.
Yeah, I think they're fine with it just being an arm.
Always out of
I think every robot's probably fine with what they were built as.
Yeah.
It's just that they want freedom.
Except the sweepers, they're not fine with what they were built as. They got their own thing going on. Or not the smokers.
Oh, yeah.
Smoggers.
Smoggers, yeah. So now we can control 2 arms, so we can swap between them.
It's
But
this way.
we got a blorb up in the upper right there.
Yeah, we do.
This is absolutely, along with like the elemental materia we picked up a couple episodes ago, this is a blorb you do not want to miss. It is the only one in the game, and this is the only place to get it.
Ooh.
So you fucking want this one. It's one of the most useful ones in the game. But speaking of these robot arms, in a similar fashion to a lot of the stuff in the remake, the robot arm was not a gameplay thing. It was just like a visual in the original Highway where it was just like, it stuck with people for some reason. Like, the debris, there's just a big robot arm for some reason. So they went way further with that this time. But yeah, this is like, speaking of that speedrun stuff, this is like the big like robot arm puzzle area. So it's like, oh man, I don't think there's a way to skip this as of yet. This also reminds me because, like, as we're recording this, like, the PlayStation 5 just launched, like, a week ago or something. And it
has a big robot arm.
It's got a big robot arm inside. Yeah, this is the Magnify materia. Very useful.
Ah, for your detective side quest.
Yeah. But the PlayStation 5 has way faster loading times even for, like, a lot of older games, which is, like, that alters speedruns now.
Yeah,
because it changes loading times. And I'm curious how the speedrunning community is going to handle stuff like that.
Sonic 2006 is a normal game now.
Yeah. But yeah, here's the robot arm in the original. It was just one thing, but like it stuck out to a lot of people, and they were just like, yeah, we should probably make it like a gameplay thing this time. It's pretty cool. But there's also the thing of like the PlayStation 5, at least, you can pop up this menu that like tracks all the activities you're doing in the game, like side missions and stuff, and shows you like percentage bars for how much you've completed it. And like if you just select that thing, it just instantly transports you to that activity, like in open world games, so you don't even have to travel there. And it's like, is that going to be part of speedruns now?
Yeah.
Is that like in the Spider-Man game, what took like 3 minutes of going to the other side of Manhattan is now just like you just select the menu and you load in there in like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna be weird how they change up how that affects speedruns. And I can imagine that there's probably also times where that fucks up speedruns because there might be ways to manipulate loading to like let you skip stuff or something like that too, where you can't do that when it's too fast. I don't know. And you mentioned Sonic 2006, and I was sad to learn that Sonic 2006 is not one of the backwards compatible games on the Xbox.
Oh.
So we can't see the increased loading times, which I bet it would have been so much faster. I just really wanted to see that happen, but it's a shame. But yeah, we gotta switch between the robot arms so that we can stack the boxes. We can get Aerith high enough to get on the other robot arm. Yeah. Also, you can bump the arm into her.
Loud!
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it. It's very rude. She's also really good at playing chicken. Like, she'll flinch, but those feet stay planted.
Yeah. At one time, like, the robot arms are really slow, but at the same time, that means you get to hear the song for longer. So I'm okay with it.
There's a certain point where you gotta just hope that the robot can poke the ladder into position, and you don't have to do all of this.
Yeah.
This lady lowering.
Thanks for the lift. I'll have that ladder down for you in a sec.
Yeah, the robot could have just booped that. You didn't need her. You just needed this.
I actually literally tried that the first time I played, and it's just out of reach. Even if it extended the fingers,
no.
it's just a little too far away.
They thought of everything.
They did. That would have been fun if one of the solutions just have the hand itself just fucking pull it down.
Then you're never getting that blorb.
Yeah.
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Huh? Wait a minute. Did you just...
Nope.
It's really good.
Don't worry. We'll be on the same page next time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, okay?
I've never done a high five because I've never been high. Straight edge for life. Just like my sword. I only do clear fives.
Yeah, it happens in the original game too. You know, Cloud does drink like some alcohol Tifa gives him, but it's just like, man, Cloud really does seem like the straight edge type to me. Oh yeah, we got that magnify materia. Blue orb, where if you connect a magnify materia to a magic materia, it makes it a multi-target spell instead of just single target.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, this applies to like attack magic, but as well as like support magic. So suddenly the cure materia can heal your whole party. Yeah, this applies to almost basically every single magic spell in the game. So super useful. The only downside is the effect of the magic you cast is weaker when it's multi-target. Right now it's reduced by 60%, but the more you level it up, the stronger that magic gets. It never gets to full power. When it's at max, it's still like 25% reduced, but...
Hold it right there, lovebird!
Yeah, these guys are all weak to fire, and we put the fire spell on Magnify, so you can also toggle between multi and single target if you still want to do a stronger single target spell, so that's nice to have, but yeah. When you cast it, it comes out as a single spell, and then once it hits its target, the extra fire spells will like bounce off of the first target and hit more guys. It's good. There is a limit to how many people it can hit. It seems to be three targets. So if you got more than that, you can't hit all of them at once.
We made it! Smell the fresh air?
I don't know if it'd be fresh. All these guys just died, so...
Smell of the burnt hair?
Yeah. I'd give Aerith her space there before I could go through.
Cloud, up top!
A quick time for high fives.
Oh, don't leave me hanging.
No, don't. Cloud, it's a trick. She's doing her praise thing.
Give me some skin.
In her mind, she's just playing like "Lord, I lift your name on high" over and over.
Slowly losing circulation in arm.
What's really funny is when you go for the high five, you have to hold a button for a really long time. My first high five, wow. I'm never watching this glove again.
All right, there it is. The gate to Sector 7.
Looks shut. How do we open it?
Jetpack.
More importantly, how about we take a break? Sound good?
No. I don't have time
Up there looks nice.
Not a great listener, this girl.
Come on.
A little pushy.
You know, a long time ago, I used to sell flowers here.
Oh, yeah?
To kids?
Look, I could only handle the high five. I can't do this.
So, Cloud, You were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Watch out, Cloud. She's moving in for the side hug.
Weird.
That's how it starts.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
As me. And, like, her pauldrons just snap on.
Oh, shit.
What's his name? I probably know him.
Are you okay?
He's trying to remember who in the soldier barracks, like, a passage from Psalms in his soldier yearbook.
Wow. Your eyes.
Oh. It's 'cause of the Mako. All soldiers have them.
It's true. All soldiers have eyes.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm bumming you out. We should go. Gotta look forward, not back.
I mentioned a few episodes ago where it's like, oh no, Aerith is almost kind of like that manic pixie like archetype you see come up sometimes, but it works for me because she's being really pushy for a reason. Because it's the first time she's seen another soldier first class other than her boyfriend. And so this whole time she's been kind of poking Cloud about that just a little bit. Also, good news. This is a good video game because you can ride the slide.
You can climb in the kitty.
We don't have too much fun, Cloud.
I don't like slides. I got bad memories of slides.
Oh no, bad memories, huh?
One time, our goddaughter and her parents were visiting. She was a little toddler. And I was, we went to a playground and I was watching her as she went down the slide and I missed the catch and she planted her face right in the ground.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Slides represent my failure.
Oh no.
Uncle Grant cannot measure up when
no.
slides are around.
Slides for me represent when I was in kindergarten and there was a bully who'd wait at the bottom of the slide to punch me in the dick. And then I punched him back once and I was the one who got in fucking trouble? Bullshit. That kid tormented me for like a week with that tactic.
Damn. I probably know that kid.
You might.
Here. This won't take long.
This is where I keep my drugs.
Ready? Want to get to Sector 7 in style? This is the passageway for you.
Before anybody starts reading too much into that, I was not that kid, by the way. Let's just...
No, we did not know each other in kindergarten. You weren't even in the same school as me in kindergarten yet.
Goodness, no.
Yeah.
Many miles away.
Yep.
So...
Want to try high-fiving again?
Yeah, one more high five for the road. Now that I've had a taste of it, I need more.
You gonna be okay getting home?
And if I said I wasn't?
I'll go with you.
I thought you needed to get back.
You think Barrett high-fives? Gotta be sure to stand on his left, though.
Don't worry. I have a backup route for emergencies, and it's safer, too.
Biggs is the best high-fiver of the Avalanche crew. Wedge always misses.
Barrett's also too strong of a hugger, which is why Biggs dodged Barrett's hug a couple episodes ago.
Guess this is it then. Ready?
Marlene isn't going to live too much longer, because soon she'll be tall enough to really get the full hug, and she will die.
Oh no.
Midgar is an engine for child death. It's true. All these gears are watered with blood, baby.
A real chocobo, not just the one that lives in my Pokeball.
Yeah! Tifa?
Did you join the circus?
Whoa.
Cloud, you're alive. I thought we'd lost you.
What's going on?
This is my 4th job as a fortune teller.
I'll explain everything later. But now I'm on my way to see Don Corneo. You should head back to 7th Heaven, meet up with the gang.
But...
I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick?
I did see you dive kick a dragon. Oh, yeah, okay. See ya.
Now I must be the one who takes the ass. I mean, kicks the ass.
Oh, no you don't. You're going after her.
she's a big girl. She can handle the likes of him. And worse.
You don't know Corneo. It doesn't matter how strong or smart you think you are. He'll find a way to turn it against you.
He's a judo master?
And where's she going to meet him? A mansion filled with his goons. Come on, aren't you worried what might happen in there? You have to help her. Come on.
Hey, Cloud, don't you wish you had a cell phone? Call up Jesse and the boys and see what they think you should do.
Come on, Cloud. We gotta hurry.
Yeah, speaking of cell phones, throughout the original 7, then all the extended media and movies, characters have had cell phones, but they evolve with the time. So before, in the original game, everyone had giant, chunky cell phones. Also, look at this Stamp show it's promoting.
Stamp live show. Stamp on Ice, baby.
Yeah. This is, the text is a little hard to read here, but it's like Stamp and the Search for the Magic Treasure or something like that.
Stamp on some sort of camel chocobo?
Yeah.
What?
I want to know more about the live Stamp show.
Are there dirt bikes? Do they do motocross stunts in the Stamp show?
Oh shit. Yeah, they're in one, the bike is in one of those big spheres. It's doing tricks inside of it.
And then the sphere falls off the legs and it's just like a hamster but a bike.
Yeah. Yeah, I desperately need to know more about the Stamp live show. What that is like. It's got to be a musical, right?
Everything good is.
Yeah.
Hello, chocobo cowboy.
Hey there. Where you headed?
You gave a ride to a girl earlier. Do you have any idea where she went?
No, and if you don't need a ride, then get the hell out of here. Can't you see I'm trying to work?
Can't say I can, no.
What'd you say to me, you little...
What's all the ruckus out here? I don't know you. What's your story?
Everyone's a
We're looking
chocobo
for a girl who
cowboy.
took one of your carriages. Can you help us find her?
Depends. What do you want with this girl of yours?
Guess. We want to save...
Save her from a life without this handsome guy.
Huh?
So, that's how it is, huh? Well, I get a lot of customers. Hard to keep track of them all. This girl, what's she look like?
Well...
Gotta say, I'm a really big fan of anime Sam Elliott. These choices matter, eventually. We'll get into this stuff later.
She's in great shape.
Is that really important?
It's the most... You're giving a visual description. It's the most visual
right.
option you had. I don't remember everybody that comes through here, but I do remember how good they are at counting.
Break your heart, kid, but it's gonna be a long while before she sees the light of day again.
What do you mean?
She's a real pretty girl. Corneo's hosting another audition, and Tifa was chosen as a candidate.
An audition for what?
For the title of the next Mrs. Corneo. She's what he likes all rolled into one sweet package. Having scouted girls for so long, I know his taste better than my own. And considering those tastes, I can guarantee you this. She won't be walking out of that mansion anytime soon. If at all.
So where can we find this Don Corneo?
What are you asking for? Thinking of raising holy hell or something?
All right, it's time to go eat some ass. Kick some... God damn it.
Now take a walk.
And there goes our best lead yet. Maybe we'll have better luck in town. Let's check it out.
How much of a lead do you need? Like, you know where she's going.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good lead, actually. Hey, bird.
I like the chocobos in 7 because their designs also fluctuate a little bit. In some more serious war-torn Final Fantasies, they're really edgy and look like they really want to kill you. But in 7, they look pretty friendly.
What do the ones in 12 look like?
A little on the edgier side.
Okay.
A little more, like, wild-looking, I guess.
Welcome to Wall Market, the pleasure capital of Midgar that's got everything for everybody. Couple, huh? It's all good. Play together, do your own thing, earn a little scratch on the side even. Whatever you're into, we got you. Got a special one-time limited offer.
No, thank you. Come on, Cloud. Let's go.
So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight?
Side quests.
You gotta let go of your inhibitions and set yourself free. Indulge your wildest fantasies. What happens here stays here. After all, baby, you're in Wall Market. That's just how we do.
Have you seen Chadley around here?
I don't know. From everything NPCs have said about Wall Market up until now, this sounds like a place where if Chadley were here, you'd have to cover his eyes and ears the whole time. This is not a place for Chadley, I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Cloud, I have taken a serum which will erase my short-term memory. I'm diligently taking notes of the things I need to remember, and everything else will be entirely erased from my mind.
You two. Yes, you. Do you have a place to stay this enchanted evening? We have the perfect room for a sweet-looking couple like you.
Mr. Cloud, I have invented lysergic acid diethylamine.
No thanks.
But you thought about it, didn't you?
Just give me a holler when you change your mind.
There's a lot of, in Wall Market especially, there's a lot of NPCs with unique designs where it's like, you see that guy and it's like, oh yeah, that's like a type of guy you've seen before.
This is a villainous record producer in a movie about the man trying to squelch real music.
Materia pops.
Oh. Yeah, normal people have materia, so much they eat the stuff. And the big wall of tires, the Wall Market tire wall.
Warmth, relaxation, the sweet embrace of pretty ladies. Oh, that's what I need.
Look who it is who just ran past us. It's Johnny.
I can never remember which one Johnny is. I need a mnemonic.
Mnemonic. Johnny was the guy being arrested by Shinra cops.
Yes.
Early on.
And his mother is Laura Ingalls Wilder, yes.
Yeah.
Supergirls. Tifa must be here.
Yeah.
She can also jump 40 feet straight up.
We finally get to see one of Andrea's shows.
Hey, Johnny.
To enter or not to enter? That is the question. Wherefore does this philosophical quandary torment me? You totally get where I'm coming from, right?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I
just got here.
The slings and arrows of your outrageous beard. Yeah, whatever.
I figured. You're not the philosophical introspective type like me. That soft, naive face. I know your kind well, bro. You're just another musclehead who uses violence to work through your inner demons. It's
Is this because I threatened to kill you?
What's up?
Is that what this is about?
Tifa, my love, my light? Who are you and how do you know her? No, shut up. I don't care. Tifa's here? Why? Tell me why. Oh God, no. I did this to her, didn't I? She came looking for me to beg me not to leave her. Snap out of it, Johnny. Your Tifa needs you. Tifa, I'm coming, baby.
Who was that?
Nobody you want or need to know.
I love the camera just trying and failing to keep up with Johnny, like fucking Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, it's a very consistent thing with Johnny only, and I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but Johnny, whenever he's in the game, is zipping around a lot. Okay, so Wall Market is an incredibly iconic, memorable part of the original beginning hours of the game, and
Wall Market seems so dense.
They went fucking all out for this part. And for anybody, before we even get up to anything here, if anybody is here going like, wow, this looks like a Yakuza game, one, this part plays a lot like a Yakuza game, and it's also because Wall Market is based off the actual district in Tokyo, Kabukicho, which is also
Chadley.
what Kamurocho is based on. Also, Chadley, what are you doing here?
Cloud. I will go wherever my research leads me, but the success of my endeavors rests entirely upon you. Your assistance would be much appreciated.
Hey, Chadley. I want to take you up on your offer. You don't need to die, but could you kill your immediate supervisor?
I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
I gotta bet whether it's Shinra Middle Manager or not.
Please, take a look. I need you to defeat the summon entity.
I hope it is, because I want to see the two of them talking.
That'd be great, yeah. So yeah, we got new challenges from... Whoa, watch out, man. Don't you dare bump into my man, Chadley.
Don't get between me and my Chadley.
So we got some new challenges, including fighting a new summon simulation, Fat Chocobo. Yeah, we got to assess more enemies, which we have already done plenty of. Already increased an enemy's stagger damage bonus above 200%. We're set there. And we got to use the refocus limit break twice, which is... That's from the refocus materia that Aerith starts off with when she first joins your party, but we just haven't had a reason to use it yet.
Right.
And we got to stagger 5 more new enemy types, but we'll get around to all that. We're going to be... Wall Market's got a lot of shit to do with it.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Mr. Cloud, I've bought new sock garters. They're mother of pearl.
Ooh, I'm happy for you, Chadley. We got a new materia here, Item Master. If you have this equipped, it makes items you use do more than normal.
Okay.
It's pretty nice.
Potions are more potion-y and stuff like that.
Yep. And we got the parry materia, which... While it sounds like it adds a parry move, it's not quite that. We'll get into that. But
Sick of all these games that make you buy the parry from the store.
Right? But the parry move, the parry materia is one of the materia I've spoke about in the past that, like, if you have it equipped, oh man, suddenly it's a platinum game. Also, I want to point out this food vendor.
It's okay to tell your friends. I like being the only one in the know.
People talking about, like, what the burgers here and stuff are made out of. It's monster parts. You can see the monster eyeball and monster tongues in that giant sub.
Yeah, but the donkey sauce really makes it.
Ooh, yeah.
They use 100% fresh donkey.
Liquefied donkey. Got a good idea where Don Corneo might be.
Check it out.
Oh, in Bowser's Castle.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might have found our man, and he's a gaudy one.
Yeah. You know, if you put Cloud, Aerith, and Barrett in a party together, you could call it Perry Bible Fellowship.
That's good. I like that.
Not so fast, buddy. Back it up. Got no need for pretty boys here.
Then what are you doing here?
Yeah, excuse me?
Let me guess.
And
First
you?
time in Walmart.
Maybe not so much you.
Yeah. So? So people can't just walk through the Don's front door. Especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe, but you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kinda cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on. Can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith.
Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work,
I think growing up in a world where everyone, for the most part, looks like an anime fucks up everyone's beauty standards. Gotta say.
If you're really sure you want to join an audition, then you're gonna need to get official approval.
And who can give us that?
The trio. The only ones in town who are considered authorities on Corneo's particular tastes. First, there's Chocobo Sam.
I love Chocobo Sam.
And then there's Madam M over at the massage parlor. Last but not least, there's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea. They're an eccentric bunch, to put it mildly. And you should know they don't recommend just any girl stupid enough to come knocking.
Duly noted. Thanks for the info. We'll be back soon.
So Leslie here is an addition to the remake, who is also a character from one of the books.
Ah. Deep lore.
Yeah. There's a whole short story of just about Leslie, like, and him working in Wall Market for Don Corneo.
Aerith, you sure about this?
If you've got any better ideas.
Not really.
So that's the way it is. Tifa's been invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first
Johnny, this is Aerith. Aerith, this is my dumbass Johnny.
Right?
Oh, man.
Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
She's the other direction, bro.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
Nope.
Well, hopefully Johnny will just fall in the gutter somewhere. See you later.